Dietrich Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, and we'd like to wish all of our local teams good luck this season. Dietrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Thank you to all of my sponsors for this video. 97.9 XFM and KJ Country on 2.3, Dave Ring and Angela James, Washington Savings Bank, Corteva AgriScience, Rock Harkey of Rock's Advanced Auto Care, and finally, Pat and Dustin Gavin of MERS Heating and Air.
Thanks for watching the NTC tournaments, provided by Premier Broadcasting, 97.9 XFM and KJ Country 102.3.
Now, go enjoy these highlights I have put together of last night's boys NTC title game between Dieterich and St. Anthony. Talk about a great game this was in front of a great crowd, great atmosphere. It was a tale of two halves. Here we go, guys. Hope you guys all enjoy watching these great highlights. You got off to such a hot start. I mean, saying they could literally not buy a bucket, but at halftime, say they made really good adjustments. What changed in your sequence of the offense?
Well, we didn't execute near as well as we did in the first half. That's really what it comes down to. They amped the pressure up, and there was parts of the game where it got a little out of hand, and we just didn't execute when it mattered the most.
How do you feel like Lucas attacked the glass? Because some of the shots he took, they didn't go in, but I seemed like Brock and Tanner were attacking the glass more, and Lucas just kind of being the unselfish player tonight.
Well, he played pretty much the whole game tonight. I would imagine he was on fumes, but we didn't have a chance to take him out at all. We had to leave him in, and that may have something to do with it, but he was crashing, and, they had a lot of their defense shifted towards him as well.
Brock Beamer seemed like he got wore down late in the game, but, man, he put so much effort in that first half, and he couldn't hardly miss either on those layups. Talk about what he did tonight. Well,
we rode Landon and Brock and Lucas pretty much the whole game. I don't think Brock had a break, so it was pressure, especially the whole second half. It was a lot of double teams, and we just didn't rotate the ball good enough out of those double teams and attack them, and that's really what it came down to.
Talk about this base of fans tonight for both sides. This could be like a sectional atmosphere. And what is like coaching in this type of atmosphere?
Well, it's exciting, but it's a great experience for our boys. That's what I told them, in the locker room. It's a really painful loss, especially since we were up 12, and they made a run there, and I think we got it back up to 5 or so, and Brock hit a banked a big three, and that was kind of a backbreaker, but honestly, we gave ourselves a chance to win at the end of the game. It was right there, and sometimes it's just a matter of make and miss.
What was your biggest game plan on Brock and Ryan? Because the first time, they only had 4 points in the first half. The first time we played them, they still struggled, but as a team, they struggled in general.
Well, I think it was really, honestly, back to the basics of just playing disciplined defense. Everybody in the right spot and pressuring the ball. We didn't want to overhelp tonight. I think last time we played them in the second half, we overhelped too much, and we just said we're going to stick with the defensive game plan the whole game, and 40 points or whatever it was, 42 is pretty good.
When you got down there late in the game, what'd you tell the boys that last time out you called? Because it seemed like Lucas got to the bucket, just wasn't able to put it in the hole.
Well, we just wanted to put the ball in our best player's hands, and we told them to be calm, and you can't just stand, everybody's tired, and it's easy just to stand and watch our best player. We really wanted a little bit of ball movement first, or rotate the ball first, but sometimes when you have it in your best player's hands, you just let him do his thing, and tonight it just didn't work.
Tough outcome tonight, but you got runner-up again. But talk about what you like out of this group right now, and kind of going into like the home stretch of February, getting ready for postseason.
I love this group. Everything we've been talking about all season is playing out right in front of our eyes. Every game we're getting closer. Our defense is getting tighter. We're going to be really difficult to beat. If we execute defensively and offensively, and we do it for 4 quarters, we're going to be a really difficult team. Tonight, it was about 2.5, 3 quarters of execution, and about 1.5 maybe of non-execution, and that was the difference of the game.
I told the boys at halftime, anything that could go wrong for us felt like it did. We weren't making shots, we weren't making layups, we weren't getting rebounds, we weren't playing tough on the defensive end. The 2 bright spots were the few shots, or Ryan's tenacity at getting us a few buckets, and Keenan's 3. Other than that, I am not sure what there is positive to say in that first half. We weren't connected, and you got to take your cap to Dietrich there, and they came out and punched us in the mouth. They just came out and said, "This is our game. We want this game more than you do," and they played like it. They got every loose ball. It was their game, and they came to play, and then we were a little bit back on our heels, and that was the first half.
How do you feel like you handled the physical play kind of down the stretch there too?
Down the stretch, I thought we handled it the second half great. We're not an overly big, powerful, strong team, so honestly, just holding our own at times is exactly what we got to have. And we were able to tie up enough loose basketballs to get a couple jumps. we were able to come away. There's a big, Will Fearday, I think, threw it off I don't know, there's a play down here. Will Fearday ended up finding somebody. We got fouled on. Those scrums, that's all you got to call them. It was basically rugby underneath there the last, minute of the game. And like I said, we were able to come up with it. So, yeah, I thought we handled it okay, much better in the second half.
Did you change anything defensively or just step up the intensity?
We adjusted some in matchups, and we just went full court man and just talked about being more aggressive, stunting at the basketball. So not really anything major, just playing better at doing what we do. We talked about not being connected at halftime. That's usually our thing, on the man-to-man defensive end, and even in that zone, is the connectedness we can have of scrambling and getting to the next. And we did none of that in the first half. Second half, that third quarter especially, we were much, much better. That's what led to those turnovers, because they didn't have the drives. Then they got a little bit off balance, and that really was it.
Do you feel like this is the kind of game that you needed, though? Because you've been kind of separated with a lot of teams lately. Of course, you got the respect of being one of the top teams in the state, but you really haven't had a close game besides the modern day game.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, we absolutely needed a challenge. We needed a challenge. We needed a game where we needed to have a gut check to see what we're made of, and our guys responded the way that I believe they would, and like I said, we're fortunate to make enough plays and be able to dig ourselves out of that hole.
10-0 run there in the third quarter. Got you to 2, even though it was shot.
Yeah, it was huge. And like I said, we talked about just cutting it in half by the end of the third, and we kind of depleted it within the first 4 or 5 minutes. And it was really just all about the defensive intensity. Being more connected and picking up the intensity to get that done, and then capitalizing on like first half. They were good and patient, and we couldn't get a turnover. And so when you're taking the ball out of the net, it's really hard to get out in transition and get some freedom. So that's what those turnovers allowed us to do there. Yeah, well, Schmidt picked up the 2 fouls. We had to sit him for just a minute, and that was but our guys responded. I have to go back and watch the film, see exactly how we responded. I thought we executed. I was trying to run a whole bunch of different things, and it wasn't always pretty, but we were able to get the ball to the right guy at the right time.
I sent these guys a text earlier, and I said, it ain't pretty, but it's a good game.
Yeah, it is. That's true. That's exactly right. I think I told them back there in December that we're not 28 points better than that team. It was close until the third, and we kind of exploded, and they shot terrible that night at our place. And it was kind of like I thought to myself at halftime, that's kind of what we did here in the first half. So, no, maybe, but I don't know. I think our guys were locked in. Either came out really aggressive and is the more aggressive team and put it to us.
Right now, you're kind of the top dog in this conference. I think this was the eighth straight time in the finals. Now this is
I believe so. Yep. We were from 2017, 18. Yeah.
You're the team with the bullseye on your back now.
I think we've been the team with the bullseye on our back for some time. I think, when T-Town got out there 12 years ago, I think that it kind of naturally fell to us. And I know before I got here, it wasn't that way. And, we've had a pretty good string here of being able to make it to the finals. All but that 2016 team, and that team, was a work in progress until the end of it. But, it's something that we're proud of. We don't take that for granted either. We know that we got to work even harder to be on stay on time. Getting there is one thing. Staying there is a whole nother animal. And it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of patience and a lot of drive to do that. So, again, proud of my boys for continuing to find that. Proud of them for always answering the call and being there and being ready.
Talk about, this is a big stretch for you guys. KZ at home on Tuesday, T-Town at T-Town Friday night. What was this atmosphere like for you? Because you got some big games coming up.
Honestly, it's the biggest atmosphere we've played in maybe all year. I know we played T-Town there at the Christmas Classic, but it was just a difference in gyms. That was a great atmosphere at Christmas time. That's a big place to fill up, and we filled it. But when you got a place that's not that big, honestly, trying to give a play call in this gym in that last bit, there was no doing it. My guys had, and that's the thing I said with this team too, their communication, their willingness to go talk and listen to each other is really, really good, because I'd say it to one guy and they'd go and play telephone out there and get it done. So, so the atmosphere was good too. We needed that. We needed that that feel and that sense, that anxiety to help prepare us for down the road. Oh yeah, it's really just that. It's about the kids and having them being able to accomplish something as a team, and it really makes it special.
Also, now that you've watched the highlights, go to my YouTube, hit subscribe on Rep King Media, and on the Rep King Media YouTube page, go like and comment on all the videos that I post. I appreciate all of your support because none of this is possible without all of you. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the videos, and thank you for watching.